ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। We will read from Ashtadhyayi Pravesha as well as the Karaka book of Samskrita Bharati. And here we find a lot of examples and exercises. You can keep open this document also, so that you can correspond to the Sutram or Vartika, or whatever the point is, number is. Now, Vivaktyartaha, Praveshaha, Balakaha Vidyalayam Gacchati, Kavihi Lekhanya Likati, Apanikaha, Gragakayat Malam Dadati, Lukshat Parnam Patati, Dashratasya Putraha Ramaha, Samudre Nauka Santi. So Karma, Karana, Sampradana, all the Karakas are there. एतेषु वाक्येषु प्रथमा द्वितीया इत्याद्याः विभक्तयः वर्तन्ते कस्मिन् अर्थे एताः विभक्तयः प्रयोक्तव्याः इति प्रश्नः भवति अस्य प्रश्नस्य उत्तरम् अस्मिन् प्रकरणे जानीमः बालकः विद्यालयं गच्छति बालकः किं कारकम् कर्तृकारक बै सूत्रं स्वतन्त्रः कर्ता right स्वतन्त्रः कर्ता then it is abhigita in kartari. Therefore, Pratama Vibhakti. That is unwritten rule. Anabhigite Pratama. Anabhigite Eva Dvitiya Tritiya Panchami Ityadyaha. Vidyalayam
Karmakara.
Sutram Kartuhu Ipsitamam Karma. So Vidyalaya is the Ipsitatama for the Karta. Therefore, only Gamana Kriya, therefore Karmakaraka, Karmakarakatvat, Anabhigite Karmani Dvitiya. Similarly, here also Kavihi Swatantraha Karta. Lekanya
Karanam.
What karaka? Lekhani is
Karane Tritiya.
what karana is definition is
Karane Tritiya.
Katrikaranayos Tritiya, that is Vibhakti. What is Karanam? Sadhaka?
Sadhakamam. Correct.
Sadhakatamam Karanam. Then Kartrikaranayo Tritiya. Apanikah, that is also Karta. Grahakaya and Palam. Palam, Karma. Kartuhu Yipchiti Tamam Karma. Grahakaya. Karmana. This is Karma. Karmana Yam Abhipraiti. Yam is Grahakam. Right, the buyer. The buyer. Karmana Yam Abhipraiti. Karma is the karma, the object. Palam. Palena. Yam Abhipraiti. Yam Jagakam Abhipraiti. Tat Karakam Sampradanam Sampradane Chaturthi. Then similarly here, Patati. Kim Patati. Karma is, sorry, subject is
Paranam.
Paranam. This is Akarmaka Dhatu. Karma Nasti. So Paranam is the Karta, Swatantraha Karta. So Vrikshat. Vriksha is Dhruvam Apaye Apadanam. Apadana Karaka. So Apadane Panchami. Dasharathasya Putraha is not a Karaka. So Dasharathasya, Dasharatha Putra, they are connected. Sambandha Shashti. Not Kartari, not Karmani, no here. Dasharathasya Putraha, Sambandha Shashti. Samudre Naukaha Santi. Naukaha, that is Karta. Samudre Adaraha Adhikaranam. Right? Samudre Naukaha Santi. What type of Adara it is? 3 types of things we saw. Remember? Aupashlekaha, Abhibhyapakaha, Vishaya, Vaishayikaha. What Saptami is that? Among the Adara Adhikarana, the 3, Upashleshaha it is. Aupashleshika, Samudre Naukaha Santi. That is Adara Adhikarana, first one. It is not Abhibhyapaka, it is not Vishaya. Right? So all these you'll be able to point out. Okay. Then Karakam. Kasmin Narte Ka Vibhaktihi Prayoktavya iti Avagamanat Prag. Prag, therefore, Avagamanat Panchami. Prag is before, direction. That is why even the sentence also you can see Avagamanat, Prag, Paschat, Antaha, Bagihi, all these Dik Yoge Panchami. So here also it is, Prag is direction, but direction is not physical. Before. Tasmin Narte Vibhaktihi Prayoktavya iti Avagamanat Prag, before. Pratamam Karakasya Vishya Avagantavyam Bhavati. एतत् वाक्यद्वयं पश्यत. पुत्रः वनं गच्छति. दशरथस्य पुत्रः वनं गच्छति. अनयोः वाक्ययोः कः भेदः? What is the difference between these 2 sentences? प्रथमवाक्ये दशरथस्य इति पदं नास्ति. द्वितीयवाक्ये तु अस्ति. अयं प्रथमभेदः. This is one difference. अन्यः कोऽपि विशेषः वर्तते किम्? वर्तते. What is that? प्रथमवाक्ये पुत्रः वनमिति पदद्वयमपि गमनक्रियया सम्बन्धं वर्तते. It is associated with the kriya gamanakriya. Gamanakriya, what gamanakriya? What is gamanakriya? What vibhakti? Can analyze the vibhakti of the very sentence itself.
Gamanakriya tritiya vibhakti.
Vibhakti. What vibhakti tritiya? Anyone? गमनक्रियया सह संबंधम सह तृतीया. Saha is not there, not required. Even if it is not there, understood. Saha tritiya it is, right?
Yes.
Think. गमनक्रियया सह संबंधम वर्तते, right? Saha tritiya. Okay. यतः कः गच्छति, किम् उद्दिश्य गच्छति, किम् उद्दिश्य इति प्रश्ने कृते, इति प्रश्ने कृते, प्रश्ने कृते, what saptami, what krite is? Krite is it avyayam? No. What is tasya krite and all it is, that is, krite is avyayam also, it is, that is different. Iti prashne krite sati.
Oh,
Kim
Sati Saptami.
Sati saptami. It is prashne krite kaha gacchati kim uddishya vanam gacchati iti prashne krite sati putraha gacchati vanam gacchati iti. That danda not required. It's one sentence. Putra gacchati putraha vanam gacchati iti. Uttaram karmat in order labhyate. You can see karmat, or that is also panchami. That's something which is in order. Karmat or karmena. Uttaram karmena labhyate also you can say. Karmena prakrityadibhyaha pasankhyanam. किंतु द्वितीय वाक्ये कः गच्छति, किम् उद्देश्य गच्छति इति प्रश्नस्य यथा उत्तरं लभ्यते, तथा कस्य गच्छति इति प्रश्ने कृते उत्तरे लभ्यते वा, लभ्यते किं न. Already we know this. दशरथस्य गच्छति, कस्य गच्छति, we cannot ask this question. कस्य पुत्रः only is possible. कस्य पुत्रः इति प्रश्ने कृते उत्तरं लभ्यते, दशरथस्य पुत्रः इति. अर्थात् द्वितीयवाक्ये दशरथस्य पदं पुत्रपदेन सह संबंधं वर्तते, न तु कर्मक्रियया सह तृतीया. एवं च प्रथमवाक्ये सर्वाणि पदानि गमनक्रियया सह सम्बन्धानि वर्तन्ते, किन्तु द्वितीयवाक्ये दशरथपदं गमनक्रियया न सम्बन्धम्. What is कारक? क्रियान्वयी कारकम्. यत् क्रियया अन्वेति तत् कारकम्. What is अन्वेति? अनुपूर्वक, it's क्रियापदम्. यत् क्रियया सह अन्वेति तत् कारकम्. अन्वेति is अनुपूर्वक in धातु एति. अन्वेति सम्बन्धः इति अर्थः. यत् क्रियया अन्वेति तत् कारकम्. यत् तत् footnote क्रियान्वयी कारकम्. Okay, that we know. प्रथमवाक्ये पुत्रपदं वनपदं च गमनक्रियया अन्वितं भवति, सम्बन्धं वर्तते. अतः तयोः कारकसंज्ञा वर्तते. किन्तु दशरथस्य कारकसंज्ञा नास्ति. तस्य गमनक्रियया सह अन्वयस्य अभावात्. अभावात् what पंचमी? एतो पंचमी. Because of the absence of the sambandha with the gamana kriya, tasya karaka sanya nasti. Kasya? Dasharathasya. Dasharathapadasya karaka sanya nasti. Now, shat karakani. Padasya kriyaya anvayaha shodha bhavittum harigati. What is shodha?
6.
Shodha is 6. Shodha bhavittum harigati. Padasya kriya अन्वयः षोडा भवितुम् अर्हति. इदं वाक्यं पश्यत. पिता धनम् अस्तेन पुत्राय कोशात् गृहे ददाति. This also I have seen somewhere this example. All the karakas are there. You can see the sentence. We just ask question. Atra kaha dadati, किं ददाति, केन ददाति, कस्मै ददाति, कस्मात्, कुत्र इति प्रश्ने कृते कर्मशः पिता ददाति. पिता स्वतन्त्रः कर्ता, कर्तृकारकम्. धनं ददाति कर्तुः ईप्सिततमं कर्म. धनं ददाति कर्मकारकः. धनं धन. अस्तेन अस्त कर्ण. साधकतमं कर्णम् अस्त. अतः तृतीया. अनभिहिते तृतीया अस्तेन. Similarly, कर्मणायम् अभिप्रति संप्रदानम्, अनभिहिते संप्रदानम् चतुर्थी. पुत्राय कोशात् ध्रुवमपाय अपादानम् only. कोश अपादानकारकत्वात् अपादाने पंचमी पंचमी विभक्ति. कुत्र गृहे आधारः अधिकरणम् अनभिहिते अधिकरणे सप्तमी इति उत्तराणि लभ्यन्ते. अत्र दानक्रियया सह षट्कार प्रकारेण पदानां सम्बन्धः वर्तते. यः ददाति सः कर्ता, यत् ददाति तत् कर्म, यत् द्वारा ददाति तत् करणं, यस्मै ददाति तत् सम्प्रदानं, यस्मात् ददाति तत् अपादानं, यत्र देशे ददाति तत् अधिकरणं भवति. अतः अस्मिन् वाक्ये पिता कर्तृकारकं, धनं कर्मकारकं, हस्तः करणकारकं, पुत्रः पुत्राय सम्प्रदानं, कोशः कोशात् अपादानकारकं, गृहम् अधिकरणकारकं भवति. क्रियया सह सम्बन्धः एतैः षड्भिः प्रकारैः भवति. अतः कारकानि षट्: कर्तृकारकं, कर्मकारकं, करण, सम्प्रदान, अपादान, अधिकरण इति एतानि षट् कारकानि. कारक, the word is derived from kru dhatu plus nul. कारक विषये किंचित विस्तरेण जानीमः. धात्वर्थः, this already we have seen all this in Samskrita Bharati book itself long back. The book itself, you can see before here. Ingartaha, all those things we have seen. Last class just I gave. We just quickly went through that. Ting pratyayah, krit pratyayah, dhatoh bhavanti iti jnatavantaha. By what sutram? Ting pratyayah, krit pratyayah, dhatoh bhavanti. Ting pratyayah, dhatoh, what vibhakti here? And ting pratyayah, krit pratyayah. Ting pratyayah, krit pratyayah is pratama vibhakti, the sentence. Dhatoh,
Shashti Vibhakti.
not Shashti, Panchami, right? Third chapter. Pratyayah, parascha, dhatoh, parah, pratyayah bhavati, Panchami. Third chapter, dhatoh, the word, all those things we have seen at different points. Third chapter, dhatoh, where it dhatoh is there? The dhatoh, it is there in 7th sutra, dhatoh, karamana samana kritakarichayamba. Then we have dhatoh in the 22nd sutra. And 22nd sutra to 24th, from there onwards, up to 90th sutra goes as anuvritti. So 7th sutram and 22 to 90 and 91 is dhatoh iti adhikara sutram. That goes up, that sadhikara is spread up to the end of this chapter, third chapter, fourth section, last sutra. So the pratyas are ordained after the dhatu. Now, in this adhikara is important. Why these separately dhatus are given? Three adhikara, all those things, I think we discussed once. But anyway, it is out of scope. We are not required. We will see in Tinganta or Kritanta when we see. Now, this year, 3191, dhatoho paraha, 33193, krit. Krit is defined. Krit, a thing, krit, a thing. That which is not a thing is krit. So in this adhikara only the krit pratyas are there. In this adhikara, the pratyas which are not a thing, they enjoy the sanya krit. Not the pratyas before this. Shap and all, shap, shen and all, they do not enjoy krit sanya. This is the dhatoh adhikara is there. Dhatoho adhikara, by that, year 3191, the pratyas which are not thing enjoys a sanya krit. So krit being a sanya, krit sanya for the pratyas, therefore dhatoho parha krit pratyah bhavati. And the thing is given where? 3-4 end, 3477, I think, 77 or 78. Tiptashi, Siptasta, Mispasmas, Lasya, Stane, those pratyas will come. So dhatoho paraha krit pratyaha ting pratyaha bhavanti. Ting pratyayena kriyapadam तिङ् प्रत्यय क्रियापदं सम्भवति कृत् प्रत्ययेन प्रातिपदिकं सिद्ध्यति। तत्र धातोः अर्थद्वयमस्ति, टु मीनिङ्ग्, वाट् आर् द फलम् एण्ड् व्यापारः। पचति इति अत्र पच् धातोः फलं विक्लित्तिः, विक्लित्तिः इस् साफ्टनिङ्ग्, मृदुत्वादि परिणामः, चेञ्ज् लैक् साफ्टनिङ्ग् एक्सेट्रा। व्यापार इस् action, activities. विक्लित्ति अनुकूला क्रिया, पात्र स्थापनम, वह्नि ज्वालनम इत्यादि, placing the vessel on the fire, placing the fire on the oven, the gas, and lighting up, all those things, they will, that is series of activities are involved. That is a vyapara. All this vyapara together, it is called pachati. It is meant for softening the, it's meant for softening the odanam or palam, whatever it is. तो पात्रस्थानम अन्यज्वालनम इत्यादि क्रिया विक्लित्तिः भवति। तफर पश्चातोः फलं किं विक्लित्तिः, व्यापारः विक्लित्ति अनुकूला क्रिया एवं गच्छति इति अत्र गम धातोः अपि already we have seen in संस्कृत भारती। गम धातु is, what is गम धातोः, गम धातु व्यापार is देश प्राप्ति, reaching a place, तद अनुकूला क्रिया। अग्रिम देश संयोगः, संयोग देश संयोग अनुकूल क्रिया, going to a place, reaching the destination, so whatever the kriya which is anukula, conducive for it, that is the vyapara. Tad anukula kriya padasya unnayanadi. Unnayanadi means you have to lift your leg and walk left right. So anukula, either if you go by walk or by bus, whatever it is, it's series of activities which are involved in the sanyoga in reaching the place. Sanyoga is reaching the place. So वर्धते इति अत्रापि वृद्ध धातुः तस्य धातोः फलं वृद्धिः। तो व्यापार तदनुकूल क्रिया, भूम्याः जलाहरणादिः, that is pouring water etc. Suppose the tree grows, so वृद्धिः. So फलं for गम धातु अग्रिम देश संयोगः, तदनुकूल क्रिया व्यापारः. Similarly वृद्धिः इति फलं तदनुकूल क्रिया भूम्याः जल आहरणादिः व्यापारः। एवं सर्वेषां धातूनां फलं व्यापारः इति अर्थद्वयं वर्तते। The संस्कृत भारती book, it is given, we saw this, we read before. धात्वर्थः धातुः फलं व्यापारः। पचति इत्यादौ तिङन्ते प्रकृतिः पच् धातुः प्रत्ययः तिङ्, then धातुः फलं व्यापारं च बोधयति। पचति इति पच् धातुः अस्ति, तत्र पच् धातुः विक्लित्ति रूपं फलं, मृदु विषदत्वं डिसइंटीग्रेशन, मृदु softening etc. all this the फलं। तण्डुलादौ जायमानः विकारः इति यावत्, then तदनुकूल व्यापारश्च बोधयति. These things are discussed. Then कर्ता, okay, so this vyapara and phalam. Now why we discuss vyaparasya ashrayah karta, this is not a sutra, this is need to understand. Phalasya ashrayah karma, so vyaparasya ashrayah karta, dhatoh artadvayam phalam vyaparah iti, तत्र व्यापारस्य यः आश्रयः सः कर्ता। तद्यथा पाचकेन पच्यते इति पच् धातोः फलं विक्लित्तिः, व्यापारः विक्लित्ति अनुकूल क्रिया पात्रस्थापनादिः। पात्रस्थापनं वह्निज्वालनम् इत्यादि क्रिया केन क्रियते, पाचकेन। therefore अतः पाचकः व्यापारस्य आश्रयः, तस्मात् तस्य कर्तृसंज्ञा भवति। कर्तुः तृतीया विभक्तिः भवति। in what प्रयोगः, कर्मणि प्रयोगः तृतीया अनभिहिते। Here the example is given, पाचकेन पच्यते, एवं बालकेन गम्यते। अत्र उत्तरदेश संयोगः फलं व्यापारः तदनुकूल क्रिया। तो उत्तरदेश प्राप्तुं पादचलना चालनादिक्रिया केन क्रियते बालकेन अतः व्यापार आश्रयत्वात् बालकः कर्तृकारकं कर्तुः तृतीया विभक्तिः भवति वृक्षेण वर्ध्यते अत्र वृद्धिः इस् फलं तदनुकूलक्रिया भूमेः सकाशात् जलाहरणादिः तत् केन क्रियते वृक्षेण अतः वृक्षः वर्धनव्यापारस्य कर्ता तस्मात् वृक्षस्य तृतीया विभक्तिः भवति स्वतन्त्रः कर्ता दट इस् दि सूत्रम् सो व्यापारस्य आश्रयः व्यापाराश्रयः कर्ता नौ व्हाट इज कर्म फल आश्रयः कर्म धात्वर्थस्य फलस्य आश्रय कर्म इति कथ्यते पाचकः ओदनं पचति here he has not given the example he has not given the example in kartari prayaha. He has given karmani prayaha to show that karma is not required. Otherwise, we may get confused with karma. That is why pachakena pachyate. Pachyate is the kriya that just shows the action pachyate. Karma nasti. Pachdatu is sakarmaka dhatuhu. Karma avivakshayam akarmakah api bhavati. So karma not required in this example. That is why he has not shown pachaka by showing pachakena. Pachyate is pachana vikliti rupa palam. Then for that, what are the vyapara? All these are in the karta, lies in karta. They have its ashraya in karta. That is why he has given karmani example. But when it comes to karma, then you have to give kartari example. That's why he gives now here. Pachakaha vodanam pachati. So atra pachdatoha palam viklitihi. Mridatvadi vikliti kutra bhavatu iti pachakaha pachati odane. Therefore pala ashrayatvat odanaha is karma. Karmanaha dvitiya vivaktihi bhavati. Here in the previous one, kartuhu tritiya vivakti bhavati, it is not it is kartuhu tritiya pratama. Abhigite pratama. Anabhigita karta tritiya. Because karmani priyaha, therefore kartuhu tritiya vivaktihi. Sometimes when you, without this knowledge of vivakti and karaka, if you read, then we may get confused by this sentence. But here the sentence with regard to only this example, what is given. Balakena kamyate, pachakena pachyate. Not karta always will be in tritiya. Karta will be tritiya, means the prayoga is karmani. So it means that what prayoga, we must have understood what prayoga is. The knowledge of the prayoga. Okay, how do we know it is kartari or karmani? What indicates that kartari or karmani? The pratyaya indicates. The pratyaya, that is, pratyaya added to the dhatu indicates. The thing pratyaya indicates whether it is kartari or karmani. Laka karmani cha vave cha akarmakebhyaha, that sutram. Remember, lakara can denote karta and karma for sakarmaka dhatu. Akarmaka dhatu, lakara can denote it karta or only karta. Karma not, therefore bhave. So therefore we have for akarmaka dhatu bhave prayoga and kartari prayoga. For sakarmaka dhatu we have kartari prayoga, karmani prayoga. And one more we have to can add to the sakarmaka dhatu karma avivakshayam, that bhave prayoga also possible for sakarmaka dhatu. Okay. So lakarena yadi karta abhigitaha bhavati tarhi prayogaha kartari prayogaha karma abhigitam bhavati karma karmani prayoga. Okay, so kartuhu tritiya is kartar karanayos tritiya by that sutra. And who is karta? Swatantraha karta, that is sutra. Swatantraha karta, and the next sutra is tat prayojakascha hetuhu, that is causative agent. That is also कर्ता. स्वतंत्र कर्ता 1454 तत् प्रयोजकश्च. तत् प्रयोजक कर्ता we say hetu, that is also कर्ता. It's important. Prayojaka. Nikarta. Technically we say Nikarta, Anikarta. Why that is important? Because we have seen the sutra Gati Buddhi, there what will happen to Anikarta, Nyantakarta and all we saw. So it's important. Fine, now coming back here. So therefore here, Atra Vyapara Ashreha, Phala Ashreyasha Vrikshaha Eva. So now let us take the example. Vrikshaha Vardate iti Atra Vriddhihi Palam. Vrikshaha Vardate. Previous one, okay, I think we have to read from here. Pachakaha Vodanam Pachati, there Vodana is karma. Karmanaha Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhavati, Kartari Prayoge. You need to supply Kartari Prayoge. Evam Balakaha Gramam Gachati, Atra Agrimadesha Sanyogaha Palam. Palasya Ashayaha Sutra Bhavati Grame, therefore. Balakaha Swayam Swasya Sanyoga Kutra Bhavati iti Ichati Grame. Therefore, Pala Ashayatvat Gramaha Karma Sangyam Prapnoti, Karma Sangyakatvat Kartari Vitya Vivakti Bhavati. Therefore, Gramam Gachati iti. Vrikshaha Vardate, Vridhatu. Sakarmaka, Akarmaka. It is Akarmaka. Vriddhihi iti Palam. Kutra Bhavati Pala, Palasya Ashreha, Kutra Bhavati Vikshe eva asti. Tadανukula Kriya, Jalaharanadihi api Vikshe eva vartate. Ataha Vyaparasya Ashreha, Palasya Palasya cha Vrikshaha eva. Evam cha Atra Vrikshasya, Kartra Sanya, Karma Sanya, Idam Dvayamapi Bhavitam Argati. So, therefore, Vriksha happens to be the Karta as well as the Karma. Etadrisha Sthane, Kartra Sanya eva. It cannot enjoy both Sanya. Interesting. Why? It cannot enjoy both Sanya. Because this is an Akadarat Eka Sanya. That is why intelligently this is put in 1-4 section. Akadarat Eka Sanya. If a thing enjoys one Sanya, it cannot enjoy other Sanya. Of course, there are some exceptions are there, like Samasa. Samasa is Sanya and Tatpurusha and all those are also Sanya. Similarly, Nipata is Sanya and it enjoys Upasarga Sanya, Pradayaha, but also those are exceptions. But we can see the Sanya in the case of Basanya, Padasanya. Similarly, Rasvam, Dirgaha, in that context we have seen the Sanya. And now here is Akada Deka Sanya. So if a word enjoys Karta Sanya, it cannot enjoy Karma Sanya. Both Sanya cannot be there. Akada Deka Sanya. Therefore, which Sanya it will take? Karta Sanya only. Yasya dhatoho prayoge pala vyaparayoho ashe samanaha bhavati saha dhatoho akarmakaha eva. So now you understand what is akarmaka dhatu. Pala samanadikara vyapara. Pala samanadikara. Pala samanadikarana vyapara vachakatvam akarmakatvam. Palasya ashreha vyaparasya ashreha etra samanaha bhavati. Saha dhatuhu akarmakaha. Tadyata vruddha dhatuhu. Palasya ashreha karta. Sorry, karma. Vyaparasya ashreha karta. Yatra kartuhu ashreha karma ashreha samanaha bhavati. Saha dhatuhu akarmakaha. Yasya dhatuhu. Tadyata vruddha iti dhatuhu. Tasya prayoge palasya vyaparasya cha ashreha vrikshaha eva. Therefore, vruddha dhatuhu akarmaka dhatuhu. So we can find like this Sakarmaka or Sakarmaka. Of course, there are some arguments on this in determining some dhatus, whether it is Sakarmaka, Akarmaka. Though some tarkas are involved in that. So it's difficult. For some dhatus it is difficult, for some dhatus it is simple. I've seen some differences in the website as well and in some books, like Dhatu Rupa Manjari, for some dhatus. Website says akarmaka, but there it says sakarmaka. So there are differences. But in that case, I go by Dhaturupa Manjari because that discussion depends on some tarka, some logic. So I came across some dhatus, some one dhatu, some dhatus like that. Okay. Anyway, yasya dhatoho. So otherwise we have to apply this. Vyaparasya ashreha pala ashreha. Samanah bhavati va iti. Samanah bhavati va na bhavati iti krutva. Then we can find out whether dhatu is sakarmaka or akarmaka. यस्य धातोः प्रयोगे व्यापारयोः आश्रयः भिन्नः भवति सः धातुः सकर्मकः. The definition we saw. फल व्यधिकरण व्यापार वाचकत्वं सकर्मकत्वं. When there is व्यधिकरणं, not समान अधिकरणं. आश्रय is अधिकरणं. फलस्य अधिकरण फलस्य व्यापार आश्रयः. Then व्यापारस्य आश्रयः यस्य धातुः भिन्नः भवति सः धातुः सकर्मकः. Sakarmaka is Bahuri Samasa. Karmana Saha Vartate, then Kap Pratyaya. Ka is a Pratyaya, Kap Pratyaya. Sakarmaka. Karmana Saha Vartate, then Kap Pratyaya is added. Then Sakarmakaha Dhat. It's an adjective to the Dhatu. Sakarmakaha Dhatuhu. Avidyamanam Karma Yasya Saha Nanj Baguvrihi. Akarmaka. Akarma again then Kap Pratyaya Akarmakaha iti. We have not seen Upapada and Bhagavati Samasa. Two Samasa are left out. Okay. Tadyata Balakaha Gramam Gachati. Ityatra Palasya Ashreha Grama. Grama. So Gramaha. Okay. Vyaparasya Ashreha Balakaha. Atra Gamdatuhu Sa Karmakaha. Similarly, Bhaktaha Devam Bhajati. Bachdatoho Palam Tushtihi Santoshaha. व्यापारः तुष्टि अनुकूल क्रिया नमस्कारादि. व्यापारः कुत्र वर्तते भक्ते अतः भक्तः कर्ता. तुष्टिः भक्तः तुष्टिः भक्तः भक्तस्य तुष्टिः भक्तस्य तुष्टिः कुत्र भवति कुत्र भवतु इति इच्छति देवे. Therefore तुष्ट्याश्रयत्वा देवः कर्म भवति. So karma is deva. Therefore, and we are sutra kartuhu ipsita tamam karma. What is ipsita? Ipsita is aptum icha, praptum icha, right? Aptum icha, sananta. Then tamap pratyaya. Tamap is superlative, like ishtan pratyaya. Balishta, sreshta, tamap pratyaya, tadita. Tadita pratyaya, when you add to you pratipadikam, what you get? You get another pratipadikam. Ipsita is pratipadikam. Ipsita derived from the ap dhatu, sananta. A plus san pratyaya, you get ipsita pratipadikam. Converted to another pratipadikam by adding tadita pratyaya, tamap pratyaya, tamap. Tarat tamapav gaha, it has a sanya. Then you get ipsita tamam, most desired. That's very important. Most desired. Anipsitam cha, that also we saw. Right? Akatitam cha, that is also another sanya. Another karma is defined by so many sutras. This is one major sutra. Okay. Evam palashrayah karma bhavati. Palashrayattvasya abhave क्वचित् कर्म संज्ञा वर्तते तद विषयकान् नियमान् निजानीमः. Okay, that we will see. We have seen. He said we will see. Prachadi dhatavah. What is this dhatu? Prachadi dhatavah. What is the speciality of these dhatus? This is the revision. Okay, we all know all this. This is just a revision. What is these dhatus are called?
Dvikarmaka.
Dvikarmaka dhatavah, right? Dvikarmaka dhatavah we have seen under the sutra. Akathitam cha. Akathitam means na. Akathitam means that is The speaker doesn't have the vivaksha to present that in a particular karaka. It's up to the speaker. The speaker has its vivaksha. He can present a particular word in a particular karaka. That is why akatitam cha. Na katitam, akatitam. Avivakshitam. Meaning is avivakshitam. Okay. So there we saw 12 plus 4, 16 dvikarmaka dhatus. Not only those dhatus having the paryaya artha. Similar meaning also can be brought in. Yata prachdhatu, yach, dand, vakh, chi, bru, ni, iti etesham. Just not covered everything. Iti etesham, etad arthakanam, etad arthakanam. Dhatus having this meaning also. Etad arthakanam, badadhatu, bhashdhatu, brishdhatu, ityadinam cha dhatu nam prayoge. Apadanam sampradanam adhikaranam iti etani karakani va or karma sanyam prapnuvanti. So karma sanya comes naturally, but it's speaker's wish, choice. We can present that in apadanam. The karma kadhatu. Pradhana karma will be there, gauna karma. So gauna karma you can present in any karaka. That's why akatitam, avivakshitam, tadyata. So examples for dvi karma kadhatu. Patikaha chatram margam prachati, which is main kriya, which is pradhana kriya here. Prachdhatu. Sorry, karma, not main kriya. Wrongly asked actually. Kriya is only prachati. Which is pradhana karma.
Margam is.
So margam is pradhana karma. And gauna karma is
chatram.
So what he asked, right? And in fact, in our example we saw, remember, Shishyaha Gurum Prashtam Prichati. That's a stock example we saw. So atra prachdhatoho palam. Prachdhatoho, yes. What is a palam? Palam means what is palam? Karma.
Karma, marga.
Vyaparasya, palasya ashreha. That's why he uses the word palam. Palam means karma. Jnanam. Prachdhatoho palam. Jnanam. Jnanam with regard to what? Marga. Right? Knowledge with regard to the marga. That is a palam, that is a result, that is karma. Tadanukulam, kena margena gantavyam. Right? Ityadi sambhashanam, vyaparaha. So here also vyapara is there. Prachdhatu is there. You ask question, it means you ask to get an answer, right? That answer is a palam. The jnanam is a palam. And vyapara is to reach the palam, to get the palam, what are the activities you have to do? That is vyapara. So two things are the vyapara and palam. Vyaparasya ashreha, kena margena gantavyam, how to go by walk or by flight, whatever it is. Right? So how to go? Vyaparasya ashreha kaha patikaha. That is a karta. Saha margam jnatum ichchati. Right? He is the one who desires, therefore he asked this question. Saha margam jnatum ichchati. Ataha margaha jnanasya vishayaha. Jnanam is a palam. So palasya vishayaha, jnanasya vishayaha is marga. Palashayatvat, jnanam is a palam. Therefore palashayatvat, marga is karma. You see beautifully he makes that marga to be the karma. Every dhatu has got two things, vyapara and karma. Vyapara asya karta. Palam in the form of jnanam, which has its ashraya in marga. Palashayatvat margaha karma bhavati. Margasya margaha jnana vishayatvat So therefore, phala ashrayatvad margah karma bhavati. Kasmat sah uttarani prapnoti. From whom he gets the answer? From the chatra. Therefore, chatra should be apadana, right? Yasmat uttarani prapnoti tatta apadanam. Dhruvam apaya apadanam. Whether it is physical object or it is not substantial, some mental, that is apadanam only. Apadanat panchami vibhakti bhavati. Kintu atra chatra shabdat panchami, atra chatra shabdat panchami vibhakti bhavati bhavet. Kintu karma sanya va bhavati iti atra dvitiya vibhakti. Optionally it can be karma sanya also. किंतु कर्म संज्ञा वा भवति इति अतः अत्र द्वितीया विभक्तिः विकल्पेन पंचमी विभक्ति अपि भवति एव तदा पथिकः छात्रात् मार्गं पृच्छति इति वाक्यम्. So that's why we say here. So that's why we two karmas are there. Suppose if we take other one, chatra to be karma instead of apadanam, because it is avivakshitam. Now chatra is by this sutra akatitam enjoys sanya karma. Now what karma it is? Marga is pradhana karma because it fulfills the condition. That is dhatoho. Dhatu has got the phalam and the palasya ashrayaha karmani bhavati. Palasya ashraya, palashrayaha karma, palashrayam karma. Therefore, marga is karma. There is no change with regard to marga. Marga is always karma only. Jnanasya vishayatva. Jnana vishayatvat, phala vishayatvat, marga is karma. Whereas chatra, optionally karma. It enjoys optional karmatvam by the sutra akatitam. If it is not given karma sanya, then it is panchami. See the context. You have to take panchami or it is. Right? So chatra is, if it is, we take it as apadana, then it is panchami. Chatrat margam prachati. Otherwise, chatram. No. Chatra has got choice. Therefore, it is gauna karma, not pradhana karma. Pradhana is marga only. Because it is vyaparasya, sorry, palashrayam karma, marga. Therefore, marga is pradhana karma. In kartari prayoga, pradhanam will be in dvitiya. Pradhana karma will be in dvitiya. Gauna karma can be either in dvitiya or in
Panchami.
respective vibhakti. Here it is panchami. Respective vibhakti. Panchami or chaturthi or whatever it is, vibhakti.
Can we write Patikaha Chatrat Margam Prachati?
Chatrat, yes, panchami.
Or we can write, no? So both we can do here.
Both are okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's why your vivaksha it is. You want to make the chatra into apadana, allowed.
Okay.
Ka dhatu prach enjoys sanya, vikarmaka dhatu. Not sanya, it is vikarmaka, it can take to karma. So therefore, Shatram or Chatrat, your Vivaksha, that is your choice. There is no dosha, that is fine. Even though it is Apadana, by this sutra it enjoys Karma Sanya. But it is Gauna Karma. You have to distinguish from the Pradhana Karma.
Okay.
Right? Pradhana Karma, that it is very clear, Vyaparasya, sorry, Palasya Ashrayam Karma. The Phalam is Jnana, the knowledge that person has means he wants to know the path. He wants to get the knowledge that lies in the karma, marga. Therefore, marga is karma. So, palashayam karma atra marga. Therefore, dvitiya. So, by that, marga will enjoy only dvitiya vibhakti. There is no choice for it. Dhatu prach being a dvikarmaka dhatu, the other word can enjoy karma sanya. To distinguish from pradhana, we call it gauna iti. These are not Paninian terms we use to distinguish from the pradhana karma. So gauna karma can be either in dvitiya or can be in panchami. That is why akatitam cha. Your vivaksha, avivakshitam. Avivaksha means not, vivaksha is not specified. Your choice. Kartu has got, the speaker has got choice. Okay. So that's why we say akatitam karakam, avivakshitam karakam, akatitam. Right? Avivakshitam karakam, karma sangyam bhavati. Chatra would be proper, but the speaker doesn't want to use apadana. Then it can take karma sanya. That is why akatitam cha. Akatitam, avivakshitam, apadanadi, avivakshitam. The speaker doesn't want to use apadana, etc. That case, it will take karma sanya. Karma sanyakatvat dvitiya, chatram viti. Okay, then next example. Balakaha, druksham, amran avachinoti, chidatu. Chidatu also vikarmaka dhatu. In fact, we saw in our example, saha vriksham palani avachinoti. Okay, anyway, here vriksham amran avachinoti, same thing only. Atra chi dhatuhu, chi means to collect, avachinoti, fifth conjugation, chi dhatuhu. Avachinoti, what is avachinoti? Gathering, collecting, accumulating.
Collects mangoes from the
Yeah, it collects mangoes from the tree. So, collecting mangoes involves a series of action that lies in, that is vyaparasya ashreha karta, balakaha. Now, the karma is palam, that is dhatu, vyaparasya ashreha karta. Chi dhatoho, so chi dhatu has got two things, vyapara and karma, vyapara and palam, shamitam. Vyaparasya ashreha karta, there is no problem, balakaha. Now, what is it? The palam in the form of pratakritya swikaranam. Tadanukula danda pasha nadina. Danda pashana, stick or you use stone to hit the mango and collect it. Iti praharaha vyaparaha. So vyaparasya ashreha karta balaka. It is abhigitam, therefore pratama. And palam is swikaranam. Palam is palam, here the fruit, amra, swikaranam, collecting the fruits, that is a palam. Etadrisha vyaparaha kutra asti kas balake asti, right? Atra, therefore, ataha balakaha is karta. Pratakritya svikana rupam palam kutra vartate amreshu. Atra, therefore, ataha amraha karma. See, it is amraha. Amraha or amram? Amram should be, right? Amra is napumsakalinga. He says amraha. That's not correct. Amram must be. Anyway. Amra is not pullinga. Amram only. Even without pala, the word amram only. Tasma dvitiya vibhakti bhavati. Balakaha amran kasmat pratak karoti. No. Kasmat. There is separation of amra from the tree. Therefore, it is apadanam. Vrikshat. Ataha vrikshasya apadana sanya. Apadanat cha panchami vibhakti bhavet kintu karma sanya va bhavati. That is akatitam. Apadana avivakshitam akatitam. Then karma sanya bhavati. Atra therefore dvitiya vibhakti. When it is not mentioned in that karaka, that is, the speaker doesn't want to mention avivakshitam, then it will enjoy karma sanya, that gauna karma. Because it is karma, therefore dvitiya. But that karma is different from the pradhana karma. Pradhana karma is that in which there is the pala ashraya. Gauna karma doesn't have that pala ashrayatvam. Please note. That's the difference between gauna and pradhana. How to find out which is pradhana, which is gauna? This is the condition. Yatra pala ashrayatvam asti. Or yat pala ashrayat, yasya pala ashrayatvam asti. Tat pradhana karma. Okay. So vikalpena panchami vibhakti apni bhavati eva therefore ataha balaka vrikshat amran avachinoti. Similarly, Acharya Shishyam Vyakaranam Brute. Brute, brew, to tell. Brew, Dhatu, Vadati, or Bhashate. You can bring all, whatever. Vyaktayam Vachi, speak. Other dhatus also we can bring similar meanings. Samana artakanam dhatunam api. Svikartum shakyate. Brew dhatu. What is a palam? Same thing. Brew ask to get some knowledge, some information. Therefore, that palam is jnanam. The jnanasya, that is jnanam which is a palam. Pala ashreya karma. Fine. Tadanukula shabda prayogaha vyaparaha. Shabda prayogaha is Acharya has to open his mouth. He said to say the words. So all the list of activities are involved, right? So all those anukula kriya, that's called vyapara. Etadrisha vyapara kutra asti acharya. Therefore, acharya is vyaparasya ashrayaha. Acharya karta bhavati. Jnanasya vishayakaha vyakaranam. Therefore, vyakaranam is a palam. Palashrayatvat karma sanya. Therefore, karma sanya. Karma yam adhigacchati. So karma yam prati adhigacchati. Karmana yam abhipraiti. Abhigacchati means abhipraiti. Yam prati. Here yam adhigacchati. Yam prati adhigacchati. You don't have to use yam prati. Or yam prati can use, why not? Yes. Tat is sampradhanam. You're just rephrasing the sutra. Karmana yam abhipraiti. Tat is sampradhanam. Karma goes to whom? The vyakaranam, the knowledge. Therefore, vyakaranam shishyam adhigacchati adaha shishyasya sampradhana sanya. Therefore, chaturthi, ataha chaturthi, tasmat chaturthi vivaktihi bhavati. Okay. Kintu karma sanya va bhavati iti atha dvitiya vivakti. By this sutra, akatitam avivakshitam sampradhana avivakshitatvat karma sanya api bhavati akatitam cha sutrena vikalpena chaturthi vivakti bhavati dvitiya vivakti. Sampradhana avivakshitatvat dvitiya vivakti. Therefore, acharya shishyaya vyakaranam brute iti prayoga. This is also correct. All this in the beginning we don't say like that. In the beginning when we learned sampradhana, that time we will say shishyaya, it is sampradhana. But we for dadhatu we strictly say sampradhanam. See, dadhatu is it vikarmaka dhatu? Yes or no? Dadhatu. Is it
It is
vikarmaka
not.
dhatu? It is not. There is no dadhatu in that list.
Yes.
Dadhatu is not vikarma dhatu. Therefore, when we use dadhatu, we don't have choice at all. So when we learn sampradhana karaka, there we say karmana yam abhipraiti or kriyaya yam abhipraiti, whatever it is, then that karma, the grammatical karma, the object literally goes to whom? That is sampradhana, therefore chaturthi. So that's how with sampradhana we learned. Now here for vikarmaka dhatu also, you can see here, sampradhanam also possible, sampradhana. But sampradhana is not told by the speaker, he uses Ditya Vibhakti. By Akatitam cha it is possible. Okay.
So acharya shishyam vyakaranam brute.
That is
that we can
perfectly
use.
valid, no problem. Akatitam cha. Shishya Vyakaranam brute, that is also correct only. Because Vyakaranam is meant for Vyakaranam is Shishya.
Shishya.
Do you remember the example for Karmana yam abhipraiti we saw. Kriyaya yam abhipraiti. You please see the table. Chaturthi Vibhakti. Karmana yam abhipraiti, karma goes to whom? That is Sampradhana. Then there is a Vartika extending that. It's not only karma, it is Kriya, the action itself. Right? An action is intended for whom? That also enjoys Sampradhana and that is put in Chaturthi Vibhakti.
Karmana yam abhipraiti saha sampradhanam. That one.
Kriya, that is Sampradana. Karmana Vipraiti, that is the Sutram is there, but we have a
Kriya.
Vartika. What is the example? Can you read from the table?
Patye shete.
Okay, next example.
Shraddhaya nigarhate.
Hmm.
Yuddhaya sanahyate.
Yate.
Then only that much.
Gurave
Nivedayati.
Hmm.
So Bhiksham is the in the bracket.
So Shishyaya Brute. One minute. Action. Okay. Karmana yama vipriti sampradhanam. Yes, sampradhana, it is, yeah. I'm just thinking that's within Karmana yama vipriti. Yeah, we can take Karmana vipriti. Karma here it is Vyakaranam. Vyakaranam that is intended for the Shishya. Yeah. So Karmana yama vipriti. By that sutra, Shishya will enjoy sampradhana sangha. Yes. That's why even I said it before. Karma yam adhigacchati tatu sampradhanam. So karmana yam avipreti. No, just I want to make sure whether this is by karmana yam avipreti or shishya or kriyaya yam avipreti. This is karmana yam avipreti. Therefore, shishya enjoys sampradhana sangha. Okay. You understand what I mean? Just thinking, the shishya, the word is in Chaturthi. What Chaturthi it is? By what sutra? It is by the sutram, karmana yam avipreti or by the Vartika, Kriyaya yam avipreti. The action is itself is intended, but here it is not because karma is there. Karma is specified, and he has also said karma vyakaranam yam adhigacchati. Therefore, sampradana. Okay, sampradana by the sutra karmana yam avipreti. Yeah.
Karma is not given, we can take it as given.
That's what I thought, but yeah, it's correct. You can take like that. Yes, that's why I think in all the examples, what you said, karma is not there, right?
Yeah.
Karma not there. Where is karma? The action itself is intended. What is the example here? Gurave Nivedayati. Yeah.
Bhiksham bracket like. So can we take it as the karma? Gurave Bhiksham Nivedayati.
Not Dikama Dhatu, what Dhatu will this Dhatu comes under the 12 plus 14? You have to check. Nivedanam is offering. So Nivedanam is offering, right? Offering means giving only. Dhatu only. So see, Gurave within bracket Bhiksham is there, but Bhiksha is not, suppose Bhiksha, karma is not there.
Yeah.
Or other example? Karmana yamavi, Kriyaya yamavi preti. One minute, we'll see the website. Kriyaya yamavi preti, what examples it gives, we'll see. Karmana yamavi preti. Please see this. Kriyaya yamavi preti saha sampradhanam. Okay, but Vartika to that. Shraddhaya nihirgate, Spuddhaya sannagyate, Patye shete. In all this, there is no karma mentioned, but still there is apadana sanya to the recipient. Is the recipient of what? The kriya itself. Therefore, sampradana. Yeah, we can take like that. Now here, karma is not mentioned. Karma is not there. So, The kriya itself is meant for whom? The action itself. Sannagyate. He prepares for the battle. That is the meaning, right? Yuddhaya sannagyate.
Yeah.
So the preparation is for the yuddha. So last example, Gurave Nivedayati. Gurave Nivedayati. Nivedanam is offering, right? Need not be bhiksha. It can be anything.
Just
Can
that is in
offer
what?
anything, not only bhiksha. So with not required. Bhiksha is possible, but I think bracket I'll remove that also. Otherwise, when you may get confused. Okay, karma is there. Then what will come? I think bhiksha will remove that. Gurave nivedayati. Okay, whatever it may be. So nivedana kriya is intended for guru. Okay, that is the meaning there. Offering is for the guru. So therefore, it is karmana kriyaya. Kriyaya yamabhiprayati. We have to take like that. Okay, please see. So we can take yatra karma na vivakshitam bhavati, or yeah, karma na vivakshitam, or karma cannot be. For example, patya shete, sheing dhatu. It is akarmaka dhatu. Can it take karma? No. Akarmaka dhatu. Sheing dhatu, shete, sleeps, right?
Yeah.
Then
then Gurave Nivedyate for Guru means.
yeah. So therefore, and also other examples you take. Sannagyate, that is also you know. Then Patye shete, I think that's a good example. Shing dhatu is akarmaka dhatu. It cannot take karma. Therefore, karma not possible. Similarly, sannagyate. Here also karma not possible. I think this the sampurvaka nag dhatu. Nag is bandhane. So nagyate karmani prayoga it is. So that also cannot take karma. Okay. Nihargate is ensuring that can take karma, but anyway, karma is not mentioned. Karma avivakshayam also, it's okay. Even sakarmaka dhatu karma avivakshayam, it's akarmaka bhavati. So therefore, there is no karma here. So there is no grammatical karma. Kriya itself is meant for whom? Therefore, sampradana. Okay, you can take. That's how you have to take it. Now, coming back to this example, we are reading here. So therefore, here Shishyaya is karmana yamavi praiti. Because karma is mentioned, karma is vyakaranam, is intended for Shishya. Therefore, Shishyaya. Okay. Right?
Yes,
And also, suppose karma is not there. Vyakaranam. Vyakaranam is not there. Then we have only the sentence. The teacher tells the student. Then what vibhakti? Then how would be the translation? Acharya brute. He tells the student. Student what vibhakti?
for Shishyam we cannot write. Acharya.
You take Shishyam, right? Or Shishyaya. Karma not there. Karma not there. I mean, Vyakaranam, that is the karma I'm taking. Karma, that Vyakaranam not there, Bru Dhatu, Vikarma Dhatu. But there are no, it can take two karma, but only one is mentioned, Shishya alone. Now, what vibhakti Shishya will take? Shishya is, I mean, he tells a student. What does he tell? That is not mentioned, right?
Yeah.
What he tells, that is pradhana karma, that is not mentioned. Therefore, the Shishya can be either Shishyam as Gauna karma or Shishyaya. Right?
Yes.
Therefore, Shishyaya. Suppose Acharya Shishyaya Brute, this example, that Bru, that is Vadana Kriyaya Yam Abhipraiti. By that we can say Shishya is Sampradhanam. Karma Avivakshayam, the Sakarmaka Dhatu, Bru Dhatu is Sakarmaka only, right? it doesn't have karma. Therefore, kriyaya yamavi praiti, by that sutram, shishya can take chaturthi vibhakti. You understand what I'm saying? Same as Gurave Bhiksham Nivedayati, you said, no? That Bhiksha
Yeah.
is not mentioned. Similarly, here also, Vyakaranam, suppose if it is not mentioned, then we can say Acharyaha Shishyaya Brute. This example can be taken for Kriyaya Yama Vipraiti. Okay. Kriyaya Yama Vipraiti, Tata Sampradanam. You understand what I'm saying?
So, akarmaka dhatu only we have to use. No?
Yeah, the Akarmaka Dhatu. Then only you will have the Kriya. Kriya is by the Dhatu, Kriya Padam. By Kriya, the Kriya is intended for whom? Then Kriyaya Yamavi Praiti. By that it will take Sampradhanam. Therefore Shishyaya. Shishyaya you can say. And Bru Dhatu happens to
What
be
is
Vikarmaka
Vikarma?
Dhatu. By Akatitamcha also, your Shishyam also you can say. Gauna Karmakatvat, Shishyam also you can say. Your choice. Huh? Yes.
Yeah, the blue dhatu is Vikarmaka, so
Hmm.
telling that.
Vikarmaka Dhatu. But there Pradhana Karma is not mentioned. Right?
Mentioned.
So we saw Bru Dhatu, Bru to tell what is told and to whom it is told. What is told is Pradhana Karma, to whom it is told is Gauna Karma. Pradhana Karma is determined by Pala Ashrayam Karma. Pala Ashrayam is, that is Jnana Vishaya, we saw the example, right? That is not mentioned. Shishya alone is mentioned. Then Shishya is not Pradhana Karma, it is Gauna Karma. Akatitamcha, by that, it can take Karma Sanya or Karmana yam abhiprayati, Kriyaya yam abhiprayati, tam sampradana. By that you can take sampradana sanya, chaturthi also. Both are possible. Okay. 1 minute. I'll open the word file. I'll add this as an example to that also. Okay. This is interest. Can note. I will add this example. Gurave Nivedayati after that. I'm adding one more example. Number 5. Acharyaha Shishyaya Brute. So this Brute Vadana Kriya is meant for Shishya. Shishyaya Brute. Acharya, that is also not required anyway. Shishyaya Brute. Right? Yes. So this is, therefore in this, but here Patye Shete, Shi Dhatu anyway it's Sakarmaka Dhatu. Bru Dhatu it is Sakarmaka Dhatu. But Karma is not mentioned. That's okay. Therefore, as though it is Sakarmaka, then that to whom it is, for whom it is intended, that is Kriya. That will take Sampradana Sanya by the Sutra, by the Vartikam, Kriyaya Emabi Praiti. Okay. So in the case of Sakarmaka Dhatu, doubt will come. So that we can note, if it is, Karma is not mentioned. If Karma is there, then Karmana Emabi Praiti. If Karma is not there, Kriyaya Emabi Praiti. It will take Sampradana Sanya. And this happens to be Vikarmaka Dhatu. Therefore, we have a choice. Shishyaya can be Shishyam also by the Sutra Akatitam cha.
Akati.
Do you want me to write that also here? Maybe I will write a Acharyaha Shishyam Brute is also possible by that Sutra Akatitam cha. This is by the Sutra. Okay. Now coming back to this.
There is a typo, Sharanji. Yuddhaya sannahyate. Anuswara is.
Yeah. Sannagyate. Yes, sannagyate. Can Anuswara take Parasavarna? Possible, why not? Anuswarasya Yayi Parasavarna. That is also. Or it can be our Anuswarasya Parava Padantasya, some being Upasarga can remain as it is. That is also possible. Okay, next example. I hope all of you follow. Then Maheshaha Nagaram Yanam Nayati Nidatu. Nidatu is the last four, right? It's 12 plus 4. And we have seen what is the difference between these 12 plus 4. Pradhanam, Gaunam, no problem with regard to Kartari. In Karmani, there is a difference. Do you remember the sutra, our sutra? Dugya Dekhe.
Gaunam Prathama.
Gaunam
Karmani
Prathama.
In
Gaunam.
Karmani Prime.
Yes. Dugya Dekhe, Gaunam will be in. I said Gaunam is, yeah. Gaunam will be in Prathama. No.
Karmani Gaunam Prathama.
Sorry?
Karmani Gaunam Prathama.
Karmani Gaunam will be in Dvitiya.
No.
Karmani Gaunam is Krishna.
Pradhana Karma, will it not be in Prathama for the 12 dhatus?
Yeah, in Karmani, yes. For 12
That's what I'm asking.
is in Prathama.
Dugya Dekhe means that 12 dhatus.
Yeah, okay.
Dugya Dekhe Prathama,
Yes.
Pradhanam Prathama, Gaunam Dvitiya. That's what I said, no, our sutra. One point, if you remember, other one, you get it, right? Dugya Dekhe. Okay, let me. Gaunam Prathama.
Gaunam Prathama, sir.
Gaunam is in Prathama, yes.
Okay.
Karmani Gauna is in Dvitiya.
Dugya Dekhe. One minute, let me open the file now. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, you're right. That's what I given. Yeah, I guess. Please see the file. Dugya Dvadasha Dhatunam Karmani Apradhana Karma Karmanaha Prathama. Yes. Apradhana Karma is Gauna. Gauna is Prathama and Pradhana will be in Dvitiya. Yes. So Dugya Dekhe Gaunam Prathama Pradhanam Dvitiya. I think I have given in Sutra format somewhere. Huh? And Ni, there's this the Chatur Dhatunam. Ni Hri Krup Baham.
Yes.
Yeah, here it is. Ni Hri Krupam Pradhanam Prathama Gaunam Dvitiya. Okay, this is one. Yes. Fine. Okay. So Nayati Nidatu. Nidatu Palam. Nidatu Praptihi. Ni also to Gatyartaka Dhatu only. So Praptihi. Tadanukula Yogye Marge Gamanadhi Vyaparaha. Okay. Atra Ayam Vyaparaha Kutra Vartate Maheshe. Therefore Vyaparasya Ashreha Karta Maheshaha Pratama Abhigitatvat. So Saka Karta. Praptihi. So Praptihi reaching Yane, that is the Palam. Kutra Vartate Yane. Prapti iti Palam Yane Vartate. So don't get confused. It is Mahesha who alone, the person who alone gets reach the places, but that the Palam in the form of reaching, that lies in the Yana. Okay, Yanam Nayati. Okay. So here, not Maheshaka Gachati, Maheshaka Nayati. It means he takes something, that is Yanam. Yanasya Prapti. Yanasya Prapti means Yana has to go to its intended destination. That's what Nayana Kriya is. So therefore Pala is Praptihi and Utra Vartate Yane Vartate. Yanasya Karma Sanya Bhavati. Ataha Yanat Dvitiya Bhakti Bhavati. Yanat means Yana Pratipadigat, not Yana Dvitiya Bhakti. See, the language is It's interesting. Yana Dvitiya Vibhakti. Yana is already Panchami. Yana means Yana Pratipadikat. Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhavati. Yanam Kutra Gacchati, Nagare Gacchati. Okay, Yanasya Adaraha. No, Yanasya Adaraha Nagaram. Kutra Gacchati. Kaha Nayati, Maheshaka Nayati. Kim Nayati, Yanam Nayati. Then Nagaram, how do you see? Ni Dhatu, Karta Mahesha, Kaha Nayati, you can ask. Kim Nayati, Yanam.
Yanam.
Then Nagaram, how do you connect with the Kriya? Because it is
Kutra
also
only.
Karaka. Huh?
Kutra only we have to try.
Kutra Nayati. Similarly, the previous one. Kim Brute, Vyakaram Brute. Kam Brute, same. Or Kasmai Brute. Right? Kasmai or Kam. Kasmai Brute. In fact, Kasmai Brute is proper. Then Akati Tancha, by that it can take karma also. Similarly, previous one. Ka Navachinoti Amran. Then Viksha is Kasmat, right? Kasmat Avachinoti. Similarly, Kim Prichati, Margam Prichati. Kasmat Prichati, Chatra. Ask question, you get the answer. Similarly, Kim Nayati, Yam Nayati. Kutra Nayati, not Kasmat Nayati. Can you say Kasmat? No. Kutra Nayati. Nagare Nayati. So therefore, Kutra Gacchati, Nagare Gacchati. Therefore, Yanasya Adaraha. Therefore, Adarana, you have to bring it. Okay, Adhikaranam. Nagaram. So Nagara is Adhikarana Karaka. So Adhikaranasya Ka Vibhakti Saptami. Kintu Karma Sanya Vikalpena Bhavati Katitam Cha. Therefore, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Vikalpena Saptami Api Bhavati Eva. Tada Mageshaha Nagare Yanam Nayati Iti Vakyam. Right? Okay, Ni Dhatu. Similarly, for other four dhatus, you can note. He has given the footnote there.
Sir,
Now,
Nagaram and Nagare, little difference will come now in the meaning. Maheshaha Nagare Yanam Nayati means inside the Nagara he will town. But Maheshaha Nagaram Yanam Nayati means it is a destination, it will come.
it's interesting. Yes, possible. So you have to see the context.
Yeah.
So, see, so Maheshaha, suppose if there is no difference if you take Maheshaha Nagaram Yanam Nayati, the translation is he leads the vehicle to the city.
Town, yeah, city.
To the city. Or if you take Nagare to be Adhikarana, in the city, he leads the vehicle. Possible. That is also possible. The Nagare, for our understanding, if Nagara is put in the, instead of after year, suppose. There's no problem here. Suppose if it is that. Nagare, Maheshaha Yanam Nagati. Possible, yes. That meaning is possible. It's possible, yes.
So according to context, we have to take.
There could be some place where really we need Adhikarana Karaka for the Nidhatu. It cannot be changed into, Tritiya, possible such occasion. Then the meaning is different. There in the city, he carries a vehicle. Now he carries a vehicle to the city. Yes, that's possible, yes. That you have to see the context.
Okay.
Suppose even if Nagare is there, before, suppose I'm placing the word Nagare before Magesha, in the context, the Nagare in the city, that Mahesha, no, he takes a vehicle, that doesn't apply. Then you have to bring Nagare here and see that it has a karma to Nidhatu. You have to take like that, the context. So where the positioning of the word is, that is not important, right? Even if the word Nagare, I'm saying, if it is at the beginning, I know. So then also, in the context, if Nagara happens to be the karma for Ni, then you need to appropriately understand. So it depends on it depends on the context. Just for understanding, I said, Nagare, if you place it first, that is, it is independently connected to Nidhatu. Therefore, it is, Nagare is Adhikarana Karaka. I mean, this yana, the leading the vehicle happens in the location. Happens in the location. Not is leading the vehicle to that place, to that location. The very kriya happens where? Kutra. This kriya, sambhavati.
Yeah.
Then it is adhikarana. Right? So that depends on the context. Really depends on the context. Yes. Good question. Then other example. I think other Vikarmaka Dhavatus gives. Anyani udaharanani. Bhikshukaha dhanam, dhanikaha dhanam yachate. Yach dhatu Vikarmaka, right? Yach. Atmanepadi dhatu. Karta is yachana kriya. What is yachanam? Asking. So the series of activities involved in asking. He has to go, he has to open his mouth, ask, bhavati, bhikshan, dehi. So tadanukula kriya. Kriya is intended for dhana prapti, right? Phalam is dhanam. So that vyaparasya ashreyaha kutra vartate kartari. Therefore, karta pratama vyaktihi kartari prajahe abhihitatvat. And karma is dhanam. So dhanam is karma, pradhana karma or apradhana. Dhanika also is there, dhana also is there. Which is pradhanam, which is apradhanam? How do you determine? Which is,
dhanam is pradhana.
how do you determine? You have to see which is a palam, right?
Phala ashraya means
Palasham, what is the palam?
By
Dhana
begging,
prapti, right?
Ask.
Yachate, he asked to gain. He asked to gain not the dhanika, dhanam from the dhanika. So dhanam from the dhanika, therefore dhana is the palam. So yachana kriyayaha palam kutra vartate, dhana eva vartate. So dhanam is a dhana prapti is the palam. Pala, that is pala. Palam is dhanam, and from whom he asked, say whom he asked. So dhanika is apadana. Right? He asked money from the dhanika. So apadana. By akatitamcha, it can take dvitiya also. Dhanikam dhanam yachate. Right? Or Shashti Bhakti also possible. Anyway, Shashti always it is possible. Okay. Dhanika se dhanam yachate, again context. Wealth of the wealthy people, wealthy man. Okay. Shashti, but Shashti is not a karaka. So in the place of other karaka, karma karaka can be used. But that's what akatitam cha is. Not in the place of Shashti. Shashti, I'm just saying it is.
Yeah.
But Shashti is possible wherever you don't want to use other Bhakti. Shashti is possible. Meaning changes. Dhanikasya dhanam yachate means he has wealth of the wealthy man. Okay. Drityaha naharam bharam bhagati. So this bhagati, the vahana kriya, which involves a series of activities, vyapara, vyaparasya ashraya karta, britya, and therefore karta pratama bhakti. No. Then palam is in the form of what does he carry? Vahana kriya yaha. Palam is the vyapara, the pala ashrayam, karma is, what is the karma here?
Bharam.
Bharam bhagati, not the nagaram, right?
Yeah.
So how do you say that palam? How do you explain? Like we said the palam, explain the palam in the case of vardhanam, in the case of nayanam, nayati, brute, brudatoho palam jnanam, nidatoho palam praptihi. Similarly, chidatoho palam pratakkaranam, swikaranam. Similarly, here, vagdatoho, what palam is? We can say here also bharam is swikaranam. You carry the weight, right? Swikaranam. Vagdatoho. I'm just saying swikaranam or any other apt word can be used.
Or to give also.
Huh?
Swikaranam means to take. Or to give
No,
also
he
he can.
carries a bara to the city. He carries a load. So the load is the bara. How do you explain that palam, the bara?
Or to get
So
money also he can.
so yata here nidatoho palam prapti similarly vagdatoho palam. It is
Oh, prapti only we can write, Maji. So he may get
prapti. That's why
money
the
from
prapti or
but
swikaranam, whatever it is.
yeah.
Prapti or swikaranam. Vagdatoho swikaranam. Vagdatoho prapti. And the bara is the pradhana karma katvat dvitiya. And nagaram is nagaram baram bhagati. So nagarat baram bhagati, there it is different. Apadana panchami. Baram moves from the nagara to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nagarat baram bhagati. Is it nagarat baram bhagati or
One is from, one is to.
nagarat baram bhagati? There we don't have choice. Apadana will be there. Mrityaha, the servant carries a load from the city, so that from where the bara he carries, that nagarat will be apadana panchami. That will not change. We don't know that vagdatu, then for which nagara cannot be the karma. Like the year, you have the same question here. Nagare Maheshaha Yanam Nayati. That nagare, suppose if it is in the city, within a city carries, that it is adhikarana. That doesn't change. Now he carries a yanam to the city, then nagare is or nagaram possible. Similarly here also, Nrityaha nagaram varam bhagati, because it is vikarmakadatu example here, therefore we can take he carries a load to the city, not
From
nagarat.
the city.
So to the city, therefore kutra bhagati. Not kasmat vagati. Here, because vagdatu, vikarmaka dhatu, and two karmas are there, therefore the question should be, we are doing the reverse, okay? Vrityaha kim vagati, bharam vagati. Vrityaha bharam kutra vagati, nagaram vagati. I'm not asking Vrityaha kasmat and bharam vagati, we didn't ask. Kasmat means nagarat, then it will be apadana, dhruvam apaya apadanam, panchami only. There it is not, Nagara is not a karma for Vagdatu, but here it is karma. So the question should be Bhrutyaha Kutra Bharam Bhagati Nagaram Bharam Bhagati. You understand?
Yes.
I hope it's clear. It's not confusing. Okay. So Vagdat, because we know here it is Vikarmaka Dhatu. You have to see the context. Here the context is Vikarmaka Dhatu. Therefore Nagara and Bhara are the karma. If it is karma, means it has to be
Karma means
Adhikarana.
nagaram. Oh.
Adhikarana. The question should be Kutra Bhagati, not Apadana, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Apadana means then it would be Nagarat, and that is not a karma at all. You don't have choice there. What is our example, Vagdatu? Let us see in our Dvikarmaka Dhatu. Ni Hri Kripaham. Ni Hri Krip Vagdatu. Saha Gramam Ajam Bhagati. Yeah. Saha, he carries Aja to the city. It is not Gramat, I make it a Gramin. That would be better. Okay. If you say Gramat, then there is doubt comes whether it is Apadana from the village. Saha Grame Ajam Bhagati. That is proper. I think I have to look back all the examples here so that it will be. We'll see. We'll take some time and then quickly see. Saha Gramam Ajam Bhagati. Kutra Ajam Bhagati. Gramam Ajam Bhagati or Grame. Similarly, the previous one. Here also, Putra Vahati, Saha Gramam Ajam Karshati, Saha Grame Ajam Karshati. I think all you have to change. That will be proper. Okay. Saha Gramam Ajam Harati. Yes, all this is copy paste. Here also I change. Saha Gramam Ajam Nayati. So Gramam Ajam or Gramam is equal to Grame. I think here only this problem will be that. Please change it. I'll send this document. This is revised.
Here, Panchami can come. Grama Tacham.
So the meaning of this sentences. He
Sorry.
leads the goats to the village. That is a translation.
Then Gramam will be.
He leads or takes, whatever it is. He leads or takes their goat to the village.
Tuda means Dvitiya.
Dvitiya. Similarly, other example also. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen if it is Nagara from the city? Then it will take Panchami, Apadana, Panchami it will become. Okay. The next one, next see. Balaha Grigaswaminam Jalam Bhikshate. Bhikshadatu, Atmanipadi. Jalam Bhikshate. So this Pradhan Bhikshadatoho Vyaparaha is in the form of Prapti of the Jalam. So therefore that is the Pala Ashrayam Karma, Pradhana Karma Jalam. From whom? Here it is asking Jalam from the Grigaswami. See, here we don't have the problem. Here it is Panchami only. Grigaswaminam Jalam Bhikshate, or it should be
Grihaswaminaha also we can tell. No.
Panchami, right? Grigaswaminaha.
Okay.
Grigaswaminaha Jalam Bhikshate. Bhikshate is another word for Yachanam only.
Yacha. Okay.
Yachata.
Yacha.
So here we don't have the problem. This is, but when it comes to the Gatyarthaka Dhatu, then there only we have to see. When it comes to Gatyarthaka Dhatu, the moment, then only it is Apadana or Adhikarana. If Apadana is there, see, if Apadana is there,
Meaning will change.
the meaning will change. Again, we have, I think we have to check the context. Katitam cha, 1 minute, a website, what example he has given, have a check. Katitam cha. Nidatu. It's not given for Nihri, that's 4 dhatus. Given for the 12 dhatus, yes. Okay. Dam dog Dipayaha, Yachate, Pachati, Dandagati, Richati, Mushnati, Gramam, Majam, Nayati, or Bhagati. He gives one example for all. One minute. Let me check. This is the Karma Katha. Karaka vibhakti. Just a minute. I'll check Bhimsen Shastri. Tell me what he says for Vikarma Kadapa. Just a minute. Vikarma Kadapa. Okay, let me check and tell that one. I have something to clarify that. Chaturthi Sampradane. One minute. Yes. I find I tell you. Okay, just read from Bhimsen Shastri. For the Ni Hri Kripaham. Yeah, he has given the example. Grame Ajam Nayati. That grama is Adhikarma, therefore Saptami Vibhakti. But it is not, if it is not presented in Saptami, then by this sutra it will be karma, therefore Dvitiya Bhakti. Gramam Ajam Arati Nayati Karshati Vagati Va. Okay, it is Gramam. So please correct this Dikarmaka Dhatu fight, not Gramat, it is Gramam. Putra Nayati Gramam Gramam Nayati. Grame is equal to Grame. Okay. So here it is to be the Adhikarana Vivakshitvat Karma. Karma Sanya. Therefore, Dvitiya. Please note, change this. I will send this Dikarmaka Dhatu revised one. Please note this. This is Grame only, not Gramat. This is what Bhimsen Shastri also says. So that is proper. Okay.
Yes.
Grame. Because Grama, the meaning will change. Gramat means something which goes from one place to other place. So that we cannot have this. If it is in the case of Prich Dhatu or Bru Dhatu, that is fine. But here the movement of a thing takes place, physical movement. So therefore, there is a movement of Vara from one place to other place, then it is Adhikarana, Padana. But here, it leads the Vara to the city. The Vara goes to the city, not from the city. From the city means Nagarat only. Kutra gacchati Bharam Nagaram gacchati or Nagare gacchati. Okay. Fine. Next one. Balaha Gragaswaminaha. So Panchami. Gragaswaminaha or grahaswaminam. Bhikshate is equivalent to yach. Yach dhatu, same. Arakshaya doshinam shatam dandayati. Danda dhatu, churadikana dhatu. Shatam dandayati, what is given, that pradhana karma, and doshinam, apradhana, gona karma, doshinam. Or what the karaka it will take. If it is not Dvitiya, then it would be what karaka? Huh? Yes,
Pradhana,
correct. What is that?
Doshine,
If it is not Dvitiya, then should be Chaturthi, right?
Acha.
Doshinam is there. Then Chaturthi would be Doshine.
Doshin is the
Doshine. That will be Sampradana. Shatam is meant for whom? For Doshina. So here we don't have problem. It's very clear. Shatam dandayati. Kasmai dandayati. Right? So Doshina, Doshine or Doshinam. Understand?
yes.
Then Pita Putram Udyanam Nayati. Not Udyanat Putram Nayati. Putram Udyanam Nayati. Udyanat is, Vivaksha is completely different. Huh? He takes a boy to the garden. To the garden. If it is Udyanat, means from the garden. From the garden, he takes a boy to somewhere else, right? That meaning will come.
Yeah.
That will
That
be
is not the meaning
Anayati.
here.
That will be
Sorry?
Anayati, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is
somewhere
from
it's something.
Anayati.
It could be something else. So, and also, if it's Udyanat, it takes him from Udyana to somewhere. So, that's a problem. So, kam anayati, kam nayati, putram nayati. Kutra nayati, putram udyanam nayati. It means both are there in the Udyana only. Then only it is karma. Okay. Therefore, please note this. It is not Panchami, it is Saptami. Okay, that's why I changed the file. I'll send you the revised Vikarma Kadhatu. You can
Yes.
please update. Previous one, if you have taken copy, please correct it.
Okay.
एवञ्च एतेषां धातूनां प्रयोगे कर्मद्वयं भवितुम् अर्हति अतः एते धातवः दृक्कर्मकाः इति कथ्यते फैन् नकर्मक धातु अकर्मधातुभिः योगे सप्ताहमासः इत्यादयः कालवाचकाः शब्दाः कर्मसंज्ञां प्राप्नुवन्ति व्हाट इज सप्ताहमासः अकर्मधातुभिः योगे सप्ताहमासः इत्यादयः कालवाचकाः कर्मसंज्ञां
Oh, Saptaha, Kama is there, Masaha, Ityadyaha. Kalavachaka, they shows the time.
footnote its time is कालाध्वने no अकर्म धातुभिः योगे देशः कालः भावः गन्तव्यः अध्वा च कर्म संज्ञिकः इति वाच्यम् देशकाल अध्वानः that one vartikam is a vartikam asutram. Please see the summary. Masam adite, these are the examples, right? That is, he studies for a month. The translation is like, not Masam adite means not he studies a month. Masam adite is he studies for a month.
duration.
So, duration which the action happened. It's not completed. If it is completed, then it would be Tritiya. Remember, we saw when the action is completed, then it will be Tritiya. Action happens, then it will be Dvitiya. So Dvitiya Bhakti, Kala Dvanoho Atyanta Sanyoge, I think that is a sutram. And we have mentioned here, Akarmaka Dhatus. Yeah, here it is. Kala Sanyoga. Kala Dvanaho Atyanta Sanyoge. The word standing for Kala Radvan will take second case when there is Atyanta Sanyoga, unbroken continuity terms of Kriya, Guna, or Dravya. And previous one also, you see, this is 235. 3 intransitive verbs. Akarmaka Dhatunam. That's what here the author also says. Akarmaka. देशकाल अद्वगंतव्याः कर्मसंज्ञा हि अकर्मणाम्. Akarmana is akarmaka dhatu. Now 1451. Or there's a vartika is a akarmaka dhatu biryoge deshakalaha bhavaha gantavyaha advacha karma iti vachyam. Both of, I mean, vartika only. This is 1451 around the sutra. This is a vartika to 1451. This vartika is given in the website 1 to 1451. The vartika seems to be, the words are seems to be different, but it is same. Akarma dhatu bihi yoge, please see this. Deshakala gantavyaha Deshakala bhava gantavya advacha karma sanyakaha iti vachyam. This is one. The Vartika, same Vartika in some other books, it is presented like this way also. Deshakala advagantavyaha karma sanyahi akarmana. Both are same only. So, intransitive verbs. So, that's what here the author says here. The Vartika gives. Akarmaka dhatu bhyoge deshakala deshaha kalaha bhavaha gantavyaha advacha karma sanyakaha iti vachyam. Siddhanta kaumadi sutra sankhya. So, intransitive verbs. So, intransitive verbs denoting the place or time when there is atyanta sanyoga. So, therefore, tadyata. Chatraha saptaham vasati. It stays there for a week. Rama masam grihe tishtati. So, masa is tishtati stadatu. Vasati also akarmaka dhatu. Vasdatu. Vasdatu is akarmaka dhatu. Can you take karma? Vasdatu. But here it is karma is by this Vartika. Saptaham is get a sanya. See. So therefore Vasdatu now sakarmaka akarmaka. That is why I think on the website, even for some akarmaka dhatu, he has given as sakarmaka. You please see the website for Vasdatu. Vasdatu anyway he has given akarmaka. There is no problem. But some other dhatu, Vasa nivase, he has given akarmaka dhatu, but same dhatu gets karma sanya. I mean, not dhatu. Plays a role of a sakarmaka dhatu. So even though it is akarmaka dhatu, but it takes karma. Then it is not akarmaka. I think that is why some cases we find here it has not changed. Yes, I just mentioned akarmaka only. Akarmaka dhatu.
Vasa achadane, it is sakarmaka.
Yeah, that is different. That is covered. Ishavasya midam sarvam. That vasyam vasdatu achadaniyam covers. Cover.
That meaning will
That
be
meaning.
different.
That's different.
Okay.
There it is sakarmaka, but here it is akarmaka.
Akarmaka.
But the sentence, it is akarmaka when you read. Saptaham asati. It is not, saptaham is not avyaya. It is not adverbial. It is not qualifying the kriya, but it is karma by the Vartika. Enjoy the karma sanya. If it is karma, the dhatu must be, which will take karma.
So
Dhatu has to be sakarmaka. So vasdhatu can become sakarmaka in some context. That is, even though dhatu is karmaka, it can play the role of sakarmaka because it takes karma, right? That's why this Vartika says. So when we read, come across such sentences, vasati, then we may think the vasdhatu is sakarmaka dhatu. It is not. It is sakarmaka only, but it can take karma. In that sense, we can say it plays the role of sakarmaka. Similarly, grihe, Rama masam grihe tishtati. Tishtati is akarmaka dhatu, but masam is therefore by the Vartika. Deshakala adva. Deshakala advagantavyaha karma sanyaha akarmanam. The Vartika says akarmana. So it is still akarmaka dhatu only. It is as though playing the role of sakarmaka.
That's only in that kala.
Yeah, that kala and that time. When there is atyanta sayoga, that action happens continuously. Okay, please note this, because sometimes you may come across a sentence and get confused. Why this asati is akarmaka dhatu? Why, how can it have karma? So then we have to map it to this Vartika. अत्र प्रयुक्तः वस् धातुः स्था धातुश्च अकर्मकः अत्र सप्ताहमासः इति कालवाचकस्य पदस्य प्रयोगः वर्तते अकर्मकधात्वोः प्रयोगः कृतः इति अतः सप्ताहः मासः इत्यनयोः शब्दयोः कर्मसंज्ञा therefore द्वितीया विभक्तिः. Right. I think this you have now good grasp of what is this compared to what the idea of what karaka and vibhakti. So when we analyze the sentence, so all this have to be remembered. So please note this Vartikam is important. This Vartika is important. Intransitive verbs taking karma. Please note this Vartika is important. Kurun Sapiti. So Desha Godoham Aste. Aste is sitting. Akarmaka Dhatu. Bhuvam Brahmati. Sorry, Bhuvam, not Bhuvam. Bhuvam Brahmati. Desha. Brahm Dhatu is Sakarmaka or Akarmaka. Brahm is to move. Gatyartaka Dhatu. Even though it is Gatyaka Dhatu, Brahm, it is Akarmaka Dhatu. But here it is interesting. The website you see, the Brahm Dhatu, which is in two kanas, first conjugation and fourth conjugation. In one conjugation, first conjugation, it is chalana in the sense of movement. That is Akarmaka Dhatu. That is what in the example is given. Bhuvam Brahmati. And here it is Anavasthane. Anavasthane is opposite of Avasthane. Avasthane, Navasthane, Anavasthane. It means not steady. So in that case, it is Sakarmaka Dhatu. So it has a meaning of moving. So therefore, to reach that meaning, I think in that case, it can take karma. Sakarmaka Dhatu. But how does he arrive at this as Karmaka and Akarmaka is out of scope. It is, we cannot determine like that. A lot of, I think, Tarka is involved. You have to refer to Madhavya Dhatu Vritti or other text. It's difficult. And you have to see the context and take accordingly. And here, I don't know how in website you arrived at. Anyway, I will check Dhatu Rupa Manjari also. So Brahm Dhatu, what he says for that. This is somewhat little not clear. Some dhatus which I come across as Sakarmaka, it's Sakarmaka in the website. Don't know the reason why it is. Anyway, this is one example, good example. Why in Devadigana it is Sakarmaka to be thought over. Anyway, this is all open. Okay, it's all to be explored. Okay, there are always some gray areas. Be there. Okay, I think we'll stop here. So Nijanda Dhatavaha, we will see that in the next class. So only one page. I think it was a useful discussion in this. Anything you want to ask?
No, we'll go through it once again.
This Akarmaka, this doubt is there since long time, but there is no clarity, clear, you cannot say. So I checked the Brigad Dhatu Kusmakara please see the screen. Because this is Brigad Dhatu Kusmakara. I think you must be having this copy. So here if you take, for example, the same Dhatu Brahm. See the Brahm Dhatu, which is in first conjugation as well as a sixth conjugation. Just I'm checking. That is Brahm Dhatu. Brahmu. In the first conjugation, fourth conjugation, Brahmo Anavasthane 1205 number, page number 549. Please note, can tell me. And first Brahmo is Chalane 212. 212 459. 212 459. Let's see the page number 212 text. 212 and 459. Yes. This is 212. Brahmo Chalane. Dhatu is Akarmaka Dhatu. First conjugation, Brahmo. Okay. Brahmo Chalane. Now 459, page number. Yes, fourth conjugation. It is what he has given.
Akarmaka.
Akarmaka only has given. Brahmo Anavasthane, Anavasthanam, Deshantara Gamanam, Deshan Astir Ona, Brahman Karna. He has given the dhatu as Akarmaka dhatu. But in the website it is Sakarmaka. I don't know whether the website is a mistake or whatever it is, we don't know. But he has given Sakarmaka. Why he has given, you only can answer. But in the dhatu, Usmakara, both are Akarmaka only. So how do we know that which is correct? I go by Dhatu Kusmakara. So in case if you have doubt, I always check this Dhatu Kusmakara. So for me, this is a Pramana. Okay, I will violate, I will not go by website. So Dhatu Kusmakara, here the author is arrived at more by, by Tarka. So therefore, this is better. Okay. This is just an came across. So similarly, another one also I was checking. There were some differences. So I always check this Dhatu Rupa Manjari, Dhatu Rupa Kusmakara. You can go by this. So therefore, Brahma Dhatu is Akarmaka Dhatu. Okay, fine. Then we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. See, Da Dhatu is there, right? Okay, class is over anyway. Interesting. Da Dhatu. Da Dhatu Sakarmaka Akarmaka. Da, to jump. Da Dhatu. What do you think? Da Dhatu, what is given the website you see?
Sakarmaka it is given.
Sakarmaka is given. Da Dhatu it is to run. How can be Sakarmaka?
It looks
Same
like
thing Da Dhatu in the Dhatu, Vigat Dhatu Kusmakara. He has given it as Akarmaka Dhatu. The Dhatu is, number is 601. Show you. It is Akarmaka Dhatu. It is not Sakarmaka. So, I'm not sure. That's why when it comes to Sakarmaka, Karmaka, I don't go by the website. I take this 601 Dhatu. Gati Shuddhyo. Oh, I was referring for some other translation. Then I came across this one. BC 601. Dhatu. Yeah. What is it given? Dhatu Gati Shuddhyo. Jana, Daudna, Swachhakarna. Fine. It is
Akarmaka.
It is sakarmaka dhatu. Oh.
Sakarmaka.
Gatau akarmaka. Please see. The dhatu with this upasarga anu abhi a pari sakarmaka. Gatau. Okay, this is in the sense of gati and shuddhi also, right? Two meanings are given. In the case of shuddhi, it is sakarmaka, but in the case of gatau, akarmaka dhatuhu. But here it is not that much clear. To run, to flow, to cleanse, to wash. To wash, to cleanse, it is akarmaka. But in sense of gati, it is akarmaka. To cleanse, etc., it will be sakarmaka. In the sense of gati, akarmaka dhatuhu.
So it's Ubhayapadi.
That ubhayapadi, okay. That can be that's different. Can take either prasipada pratyaya or atmanepada pratyaya. But sakarmaka karma, when we take whether it will take karma or not. Suppose Ramaha davati. Davati means to run. Putra davati, udyane davati. Not udyanam davati. That is wrong. Udyane davati, fine. But udyanam davati, not correct. In the sense of cleansing, then you can say saha vastram davati. That's okay. Right? There it is sakarmaka because shuddhi. But if you give like sakarmaka dhatu, then gatyartaka also it looks as though it is sakarmaka. But it is not. That is what Vagadhatu Kusmakara he makes it clear by saying Tato akarmaka. He specifies very clearly. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think this one is it's good to refer to. Okay. Dhanyavada.
धन्यवाद श्रीजी.
धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवाद जी.
Dhanyavada.
धन्यवाद शरण जी.